Okay, the question today is, how do so many people know me? I got like a booger in my nose, hold up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Take two or what? Take two. Okay, the question is, how do so many people know me? And what have I created this lifetime? All right. Let me just feel into that question. How do so many people know me? And what have I created this lifetime? Well, all right. How do so many people know you, Meg? And what have you created this lifetime? People know me through taking action on creating and just pushing myself to build and create. I started with subleasing illegally homes that I was renting to start growing community. And from there, this was in college, I would create parties. I would spend every dollar I had to create parties. And I would tell myself that these would be the best parties ever created. And within time, 3 years, I started creating the best parties ever created in the town I was living in. And then I started creating the best interactive immersive experiences for people. And then I started saying, I'm gonna create experiences that change people's lives. And so then I started creating experiences that changed people's lives all over the world. And I was changing thousands of people's lives all over the world in one event. From there, I then opened up my modeling agency as well, which is Lux Models and Concierge, which has 300 models on the roster, and which is a kick-ass concierge company where you do not have to do anything when you come into Las Vegas. This company will take care of setting your itinerary up. You basically call in and say, yo, Meg, I'm coming in this date, this is how many people I have, I would like to go to dinner, I would like to see a show, I would like to go here and here, or can you just set up my itinerary? We call back, we set their itinerary up in a couple of hours, and boom, it's done. So then I told myself I was gonna have the best modeling agency. And little do you know, very shortly did I start winning awards for best modeling agency. I don't feel I was even trying too hard, but it was just the belief in my mind that I'm gonna have the best modeling agency. And so I dedicated myself to go around all of Las Vegas and make it known that I knew all of the hosts, all of the people running all of the doors. So then I started getting anything I wanted and started moving in a flow of gifts and abundance. From there, I then had 3 other places that were castles. I turned homes into interactive immersive castles. And then I started telling myself that my castles were gonna be known all over the world. And if I ever traveled somewhere, someone would know who I am. And they would tell me that they enjoy what I do and how I've helped them. And that my castles would be transformational for people. Well, what do you know? I travel the world and people would randomly stop me and they would tell me exactly that. And so I created a lot of joy from believing this and receiving this. And it's like I'm literally telling myself or telling the universe and then staying on it, and it's happening. And that is definitely one of the universal laws, that we all can indulge in and learn to master to receive. It takes a balance in the mind, and you can't teeter-totter. I'm gonna do this, I'm not. I'm gonna do this, I'm not. I believe this, I don't. It just has to be full on. Now, how else do people know you, Meg? Well, I feel like that's a good, message. What I said is that's how people know me. How else do people know you, Meg? Well, then I figured out a piece of this game, and then I started having retreats and events and sharing my space and my time and energy to guide people to get to higher levels of feeling, of consciousness. And I really just opened up my heart and my castles for people to just come, and I just really opened myself in that manner. And it had its benefits, and it also had its downs. And the events, a lot of them were magnificent successes where people talked about them and still talk about them. And I've also created events that didn't have all the ties done properly when I thought they were done properly, and created a bit of chaos, and I had to go through that turmoil as well. So it's been a ride, and you just stay tight and you just stay strong. And now, how are people going to know you? Well, I am very much so tuned in and here to express and to be loud, but to be balanced. And people now will know me as Meg, Mother Earth Gaia, or you can call me Megan if you wish. And that name was gifted to me through Earth, through Gaia, going into ceremony, telling me, hey, this is a name you're going to be using. And I said, okay, I like it, I can feel it. And I will be now very focused on sharing my wisdom and sharing my teachings and sharing the teachings that I am receiving, so that I can help bring wisdom and knowledge and lead in a beautiful way as best as I can at the times of my now, as I continue to grow into this and so you will know me, and my name will ripple throughout this planet and throughout the multiverse. And I will only get stronger and wiser, and I will only be able to communicate more clearly with galactic beings. Right now, I'm right at the entrance part where they're starting to talk to me. And that's because I took years of saying, I want to communicate with you. I want to be a clear channel. I want to feel comfortable when you come and talk to me. And this is serious for me, because I see another way of this creation, and I'm choosing to expand like other ascended masters, like our brother Buddha, like our brother Jesus, like Isis, like Mary. All of these beings, they came here at a specific time to dedicate themselves to figure out this creation and to utilize their intelligence and their powers and to make shift and to be known. And I have also come here at this time to do the same thing. And it's my time to continue to move forward along this path. So this is how people know me, and this is a lot of what I've created. And what I am to create in life are cities that are cities of light and love. And this is going to happen this lifetime. People are already in the process of building stuff like this. And I'm here to build eco villages above grounds and below grounds. And this is also happening. I've already built the 3D renderings of this, and this is already in the process, not just by me, but many people are already in the process of building eco-villages. Mine just might be galactic activation bases, some might not be like that. I'm here to build temples out of castles and big, large lands that are activation bases and that are oases that ignite us on extreme levels. I'm here to build an interactive, immersive amusement park that teaches you this pathway and that intertwines with all religions and that guides you and gives you tools and messages to expand after you leave the amusement park. And these amusement parks are also mystery schools. Though we are not going to be using the word mystery schools, we'll be using a different word. And they are also lands where we will be holding festival grounds. So there are a handful of different stages and tunnels that go to different stages. And in these tunnels have really cool lounges that are serving you healthy herbs. We're not here to feed you poison. I do channel through my brother Walt. I asked for that for years to gather his wisdom on building such a land. But I am putting my own galactic, futuristic twist to this. So my brother Mickey is a good friend of mine, and Walt's creation has definitely helped me to continue to hold a frequency of being a child, of expanding in happiness. A lot of us have grown up watching Disney movies, and I also know, the ins and outs of that creation at that time, but I'm focused in looking at the love that Walt has created across the world, and his lands bring joy. Now here's the thing, those lands are still feeding people poison, and it's over-consuming, and we won't be following that. We will not be feeding our people poison. We will be feeding our people healthy, organic foods, nourishing for you to ignite and take yourselves to the next levels. I'm a commander and a sergeant, and I'm definitely here to build activation schools that bust you in beautiful ways, that get you like, oh my God, do I have to go to this next class? Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna make it to the next level type of flow. So I'm not here to, do the babysitting thing, but I am here for the people that are ready to bust ass to get to the next levels. But I am also here to be a guardian mother and to nourish you at specific times that the souls, the humans need to be nourished. It's not going to be like super hard ass all the time. But, I'm very direct on what my focus is and what my plan is and what I'm here to build. And that's a wrap. Blessings. And keep having fun. And if you don't know what your path is, it's all good. It's going to come to you soon, and you don't have to know.